Hello, everyone on the globe and beyond. My name is Sade, the owner, operator, and curator of Between Here and There, a Thrive based consulting business surrounding global hygiene and applications of information technology, biomimicry and things of the sort. We define global hygiene as the cleanliness and the health of the planet, as it is a sentience, and we humans have a role in which we are to either stabilize or uplift these systems that work interconnectedly to one another, versus what we have been doing for quite a while, which is degrading those systems. So the date today is on the Gregorian calendar 2023 0724 at 11:37 on the east coast of the United States. Located right here. This is where I am. So today's topic is news cycles. So we want to think about it in a bird's eye view. We're going to zone in and zone out. I always encourage people to take notes. Always go back and research, things maybe you've had questions on, you want to further expound. If you have questions, drop them in the comment section, as well as just being able to stay on track with some of the information and technology that I'm expressing in future videos. Take some notes, ask some questions, and we'll be further along. So, news cycles, okay? That is how we humans evolve. We evolve in the mental and the spiritual realm. Okay. Physically as well, because you can build muscles, you can tone and trim and things like that as well. So, um, however, when it comes to like a true evolution of people, a change, because you can bodybuild in the 1800s, you can bodybuild currently, uh, that shift isn't changing that much. There are, synthetic drugs and things of that sort. However, it's pretty constant. The physical is pretty constant. The mental, you change through experiences, education, different tools that you have. And the spiritual is what your connection and what you're supposed to be doing on this planet. And to say supposed to be doing, you also to enjoy yourself as well, because I'll talk a lot about feeling, and your feeling gets you to a certain vibratory level that allows you to tap into that divine energy. The divine energy is always around. However, it's like, you got a private network. You might call in a hotline and it's all these callers coming in and it's a bunch of chatter. But when you get that direct line, it's quite clear. Your manifestations are arriving sharply and promptly. Divine timing though, okay. So nothing's late. Nothing's late, nothing's too early. It's divine timing. So when that time comes around, you just have to move forward. Stay in the presence, feel the presence. Okay, okay, okay. We there. So new cycles would involve you lighting the way. Who's going to create a new cycle or a new vision but yourself? No one can see through your eyes. The youth, that's one of my passions. I'm going to work with children. I'm going to continue my teaching. Let me say continue, because I've done this entire life. That yes, the youth are they are the future. However, we are more well versed, experienced, well versed, as well as have more of a hold on our physical as well. What's going on? Just imagine how you were growing up and learning how to use the restroom and walk and feed yourself. We are much further along in that process and of knowing ourselves, so we're able to focus on the mental, the spiritual, because we have elevated within ourselves and with our earthly experience. when you sit with yourself and you allow yourself to be pulled into a meditative state, and being pulled into a meditative state, think divinity, divine. You have these two aspects that will always be forever present. However, because you have free will, you have the choice of one of the other in any and every situation. So when you repeatedly choose the correct side, you're able to tap into that radio station and receive that information as well as those gifts that manifest in the physical. So you have to find that light with inside. So when you have to go forth into the world, that is your guiding light. Because once you step outside of your household, you have these different interactions, and interactions that you may not even want to have. Maybe you even avoidant of these interactions. However, they are there and forever present, so you eventually have to handle it. What choice will you make? Symbology is important in this experience. The circle, also overlaid with the snake eating its own tail in a cyclic fashion, is when you're is defined, and I use define loosely because there are different, it's a saying, so therefore it has legs, it has a life of its own. And so in different contexts it could be changed, as well as different places on the planet in which they use relational conversation to describe certain things. So a snake eating its own tail is doing the exact same thing, going in the same cycle, and believing that it's going to warrant different result. It won't. So you have to get to, again, with the light inside and say left or right. Let me pause this for a second. So I had to get that phone call. However, my place, I'm probably going to start taking notes and jotting down probably where my thoughts paused to pick it back up. However, being authentic as well, it allows the incoming connecting interconnected energies to find you. You know, you have an energy signature. So your energy signature, it can be expressed when you are your most authentic self. When you're cloaked in materialistic energy. Now, materials, we're supposed to be dripping in gold. Period. Okay? Okay. However, there is an energy as well that comes with people that are for certain things, right? So again, with like a new cycle, it's like, what energy are you wanting to be in? You don't have to say, oh, I gotta look like I only have one pair of jeans and a half a shoe. No, you don't have to do that. You are the most high's child, and therefore you're supposed to have the best of the best. Period. But there is a certain energy that comes with people who worship, because that it can kind of get into that, worshiping these material things versus enjoying them on your body, feeling good about yourself, giving gratitude, first of all, giving gratitude that you even have it, you have the funding to do it, the vehicle to get there, the fitness to make the outfit look even better. So these new cycles take time because whatever point on that cycle that you decide to say, hey, I'm getting off this ride, you still got the rest of the way to go until it's time. And the more you continue to add to it, that's like adding more energy to it. Like, think of a merry-go-round. And I'm thinking about my uncle. Oh, Lordy. My Uncle Steve. He was on the merry-go. I was on the merry-go-round, and he was pushing it so fast and so hard, so much energy that I'm like, I can't let go, but I'm just flying, pew, 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 flying around it. So think about it like that, that circle, right? You're going around and round doing the same thing. And if you keep putting energy into it, it's just going to continue to go to where you might let your hands loose and just fall because it's too much. And it's going in a direction you're not wanting to go. So shifting into a new cycle is the symbol of the eight, the figure eight, infinity, infinites. You're leaving that old cycle. You're going round and around, snake eating its own tail type energy. And then you're moving into a new. And think about when you're moving so cyclic, and then when you're moving into a new, you're going to this height. And this time, it's not you dropping down, it's you getting an understanding that this drop down is with connectedness that provides you with stability, love, honor, and trust. It's a whole different cycle. You could do the divinity thought process to see what's what. Yes, you can do that. However, it's completely different. Again, it's better. And you can design that how you want it to be. But it has to start within here because whatever you see externally is a projection of what is inside. There are times that I'm literally some music will come on because like I have the music low sometimes or a song comes on then I crank it up and I really take the time to just dance and to really shake out and that's like my praise. I don't have to do a specific robotic praise worship. Some of it's shaking the arm, shaking the leg, thigh, hamstring, like whatever I need because I can look around and see that I've continuously worked here and therefore my exterior is reflecting that. There was a time that I used to feel I shouldn't have certain things because I'm asking for too much or my prayer is too small. There are more people suffering. Yes, they are. However, I have to be strong and better and more improved so therefore I can help those people that are less fortunate. I can't be somewhere struggling and be able to help somebody else is struggling. That's even with energies. My energy can't be high up here and then I'm expecting to communicate with somebody on a very low level. I can communicate for sure, for sure. But I can't allow them to drain my energy. We can communicate and I can give you the keys to get you up here for sure, always. And this is what this channel is about. There's some nuggets of information that you're going to receive, whether it's a word, a phrase, a time hack, something that's going to help direct you and unlock your doors. But when you have that high level of energy and determination and you understand that you have a mission on this planet, there are some people that are going to try to pull you back into that other cycle. And understand it's a cycle, so don't go back there again. I'm gonna wrap this up because it's only a little 15-minute clip. I'm going to do some more videos throughout the day. I thank you for joining me. I thank you for tuning in, stepping up to the mission. This journey is a beautiful one, and I hope you are enjoying it yourself. Later.